you tell us today, Carol, about some things that a seller can do to make a great first impression with that living room, which, of course, I mean, most of the time is one of the first rooms that someone sees whenever they walk through the house?
Yes, it may be sparsely decorated or furnished, but the smallest footprint we have in our living or den space is our top of our coffee table. And that's something that you can take some personal things that you have in your home now and kind of pull them together if you have the right ingredients. And that's what we're going to talk about today.
Okay,
the
can
right
you share some tips with us?
Yes, 3 things, and it's so easy. 3 B's: books, bowls, and boxes. You have one or all 3 of those, and you can decorate the top of a coffee table with the drop of a hat.
So show us an example of what you're talking about.
Okay, so we've started out with this beautiful coffee table, and it's a fairly good size, so we have a nice little amount of space here to work with. One thing I didn't mention is a tray, and I love trays because they contain, and when you get ready to dust this coffee table, if you so choose, then you could pick up the tray with everything on it and move it out of the way when you're ready. But we're going to start with a beautiful tray, and then we're going to add the books. Coffee table books not only spark conversation, but I also use them what I call as a riser. And they kind of raise up whatever you may place on the top, but they elevate. And this is one of my favorite pieces, is this angel, so I always have it close by, because you never can have enough angels in the house.
And it might be good luck to a seller.
Yes, absolutely.
And I'm sure color choices are important.
Yes, they
on
are.
Your books.
Very much important. And I've used a little red, since this room has some red in it. And these give us a little different shape. This is a rectangle shape, rectangle. Now we want to go with a little bit of a round shape. And you can see again, this is a little riser as well. Just like we use the books as a riser. And this one's even a little taller. So you have this stair step effect going here. Right. And then this is the box that we're going to use. And not only is it a great shape, but it also is wonderful to hold those remote controls.
So you don't have a room that's all cluttered.
Yes, if anybody wants to know where the remote control is, there it is in the box. So we have a box, we have books, and we have a beautiful bowl. And this bowl is near and dear to my heart because my husband and I bought this in Wimberley, and we actually were there when it was blown, and so we bought the piece. And for the fall, I have pumpkins in it. At Christmas time, I have beautiful ornaments. And at spring, you can see that I have a magnolia blossom, a bird nest, and some round decorative bowls, which again sort of repeat this. So it doesn't have to be that complicated. It just needs to remember the 3 B's: bowls, boxes, and books.
All right, now one question. If you've got a home that you're staging, you've got your couch and you've got your coffee table, does it matter the size of the coffee table to the couch? Does that matter when they're walking into a room, how they feel about the size of that room?
Absolutely. You want to make sure that it's no wider than the sofa, but you also want to make sure that everything actually in your house is in scale to the other piece that it's nearby.
Okay. Thank you, Carol, for sharing that information with us.
You're welcome. Thank you, Michelle.